hurt. That is my word for the day, and I will be hurting pretty much entirely. Right, good morning. It is day 29. Today is a very difficult day. Should I be making a video today? Technically no, because I've got other things to do, but also it's not about the charity walk anymore. This is about my journey through, grief and pain and recovery. And it's nice to have people, along with the ride. Because I can't be the only person who's doing this. I can't be the only person who's going through, losing someone like this. And if I document it, then I hope all of you remember that if there is a point where someone you know is going through the same thing, that you can show them these. You can show everything I've been through. And if it helps them in any way at all, then, something good has come out of this. And I would rather that lessons are learned than, people just send me tons of sympathy and then a week later, everything's quiet. Because you see that happen at funerals a lot, where people give all their love and wishes, and then a week later, the spouse of the deceased or the family of the deceased then start to suffer. But so that's what this is. This is more about. Today is more about showing everyone, what's happening today. So I've booked the kids into daycare effectively today. Seb's not going to school because he wouldn't be able to sit down and concentrate. I gave him the option of going to the funeral. He chose not to. He said he doesn't want to see the coffin. So instead, what we're going to do on Sunday is we're going to go to church. And then after church, we're going to go out and see Mummy, probably with the reverends as well. So, if they've got any questions, they can ask, and if the kids can find out everything they need to. And yes, I think they've taken it quite well. Clara seems to have a better understanding of it than Seb does. But Clara has sort of like a dedicated person at nursery who's, working with her to make sure she's okay. Thank you, Vicky, and everyone at Spring Nursery for everything they've done. If you have a small child and you live anywhere near Hollington, go to Spring Nursery. It is amazingly good. That's not paid advertising. Other nurseries are available, but it's incredibly good. So back to today. I'm dropping both the kids off at daycare. So they both spend the day playing. And then come back here. I'm going to trim my beard and wash my hair. I looked at myself in some earlier videos. I have gone so much more greyer in the past couple of weeks in those videos. I really have. I can understand why. But still, it's deeply unpleasant to watch. I mean, okay, me not being deeply unpleasant to watch, just what's happening being deeply unpleasant to watch, because it's a... What the hell has happened to my tea bag? Final walk. Church Institute that way. Church that way. A lot of time for reflection. Got my bear. I checked. I have a copy of my speech in my pocket. I have a copy of my speech in my coat. And I had a copy of my speech in my mum's handbag, which I must retrieve if I do my speech fine. I'll get it out of there. Really much to say. Should be a beautiful day. I mean, not with the weather. The weather's terrible, but from everything I've heard, the service, all the preparations we've made as far as I can tell, it should be a beautiful day. It's a lovely walk. I must do this more often. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Oh, there's a cat. Hello. Let's start again. I've hit my target. 310,000 steps. So with 2 days left. Cat's on the table rocking it around if the camera goes funny. So yeah, so thank you very much. Also, I hit my fundraising of £500, which is amazing. Admittedly, I'd set it for 150 and then people donated. So I upped it to 250 and people donated. So no, that's for 400. And then I upped it to 500. And now I've upped it again to 550. But so thank you to everyone who has donated. It means a lot to me that, you know, everyone's got behind me on this. By all accounts, today did go very well. My speech went down well. I cannot for the life of me remember any of it. The whole day is just sort of like this amorphous blob of time, and I never looked at anyone. I just looked straight down, and I said what was on the paper, and I spoke from the heart, and I could have edited it a million times and not been happy with it. So I'm glad it went well. And yet part of me still thinks that I'm going to get a phone call from the hospital saying she can come home. Ask me next week. But for now, I am physically and emotionally exhausted. And fed the kids. My mum's going to pop round with my aunt, and we're going to get an Indian in. And then I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to see if I can get some sleep. Or I won't get some sleep, and I'll probably sit up playing GTA. If anyone plays GTA online, drop me a message. I've got a nice little empire. You know, I'd like to show it off. Anyway, for myself and Seb and Clara, the rest of my family, thank you all so much for helping me on this journey. Still plenty more to go. So I hope you'll enjoy continuing to watch these videos. It's the start of a brand new chapter now. And I've got no idea where it's going. I hope you'll stick along for the ride. See you tomorrow.